Hey everybody, welcome back to Stampin' on Wheels, and today we are on wheels, which is why we have the trusty board out today. You guys decided you would like to see the coffee instead of the butterfly first, so I want to show you the stamp set we're going to be using today. It's called Perfect Blend, and here's a little coffee cup, and there are two sentiments here. I'm going to zoom in. There's going to be a lot of zooming in, so I'm sorry if you're going to get sick on me. And you can see that it's all kind of sketchy and like two different typewriters. And one says, Coffee and Friends are the perfect blend, which is, this is called the Perfect Blend set. And this one says, Given enough coffee, I could rule the world temporarily. Now, we've all heard, and I have last heard from a video I watched that Tammy White did, that someone said they were going to cut off the temporarily. I think that would be cute, and I may just put a mask over that at some point and do that. But here's our coffee cup. Isn't it cute? Well, I'm going to show you today a couple of things that we're going to do with this coffee set. By the way, this is set number 131392, and it's just around $10, which you've got to admit is a really good price. But I'll have that on the website. Now I'm going to zoom you in so you can see what it looks like when you print it. Not cute? And then I'm going to zoom you out so you can see this particular card. This card, I'm going to do some paper piecing today. It's done on strawberry slush, and this is crumb cake. So is the inside, and then this little part of the cup is from our designer paper called Birds, I think it's Birds of a Feather. I believe so. This is the front side of it with a bunch of partridges, which I thought were cute, but I've used the back side, which is little yellow dots. I don't know how well the color is going to come across today. I'm in the living room and the lighting is kind of yucky. Now what I've done is I've gone ahead and stamped out the pieces. So I'm just going to do some quick cutting. And for those of you who don't know about paper piecing, those of you who do, this is remedial and just skip ahead. But there are those of you who are just learning about this and what paper piecing is. So I'm going to do some paper piecing really quick on this one, and then we're going to put the card together and we'll be done. Okay, so I went ahead and stamped on 3 pieces of paper. This one is Whisper White, which is what I wanted the lid from. Here's that designer paper that I used for the back of the Birds of a Feather one. This paper happens to be so cute. There's another one that's got flamingos all over it, which I absolutely adore. So that's the designer paper, and then I only want the centerpiece of this crumb cake, where I've already stamped the sentiment. And you know, you'd look at that and you'd think, oh, that stamp didn't come out right. You didn't stamp it well. But I've shown you on here that it's supposed to look kind of wonky, like you've had too much caffeine. So let's get started real quick. I don't want to take up, you know, a 900-hour long video. And if you do nothing else, invest in some paper snips from Stampin' Up. These are the best little snips I've ever used in my life. I absolutely love them. I don't like cutting things out too much. I like fussy cutting certain things, but I had to have the right scissors, and I haven't had the right scissors in a long time, and these are perfect for fussy cutting. I'm only cutting out this part, Now, this stamp looks like it was sketched, so it's got a whole bunch of lines. So as long as you stay in the middle of it, you're not going to have to match lines up and worry about things didn't work out right or whatever. So there's the centerpiece of our cup. From this one, all I want is that lid. So we're just gonna quick scoot around this lid. Oh, don't want to leave a white border. You want to be in the lines. Now I've stamped this with baked brown sugar. I could have used the StazOn, but I don't know, I just kind of liked the color on this, and it just kind of jumped out at me that I should be using baked brown sugar for this. So that is what I did. Alright, here's my lid cut out. Ta-da! And this part, we're going to cut the whole thing out because I need to glue on it. So you just follow the little lines. I don't have my cameraman or we'd zoom in on this. But you're going to cut everything out. Around the top. I mean, these really don't take that long to cut out. You can cut out a bunch of them. In fact, I did the other day because I made that one, and there's one more that I've made that I'll show you in a minute. Some of the things you can do with this. Now these make really, really cute embellishments for things too. In fact, because my husband and I drink so much coffee, or he does, I'm going to put one of these in my Project Life. Today I'm using Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive because I left my other glue over there, and trying to move this chair with this on it is pretty hard. So all we're going to do now is put some glue on the top here and stick on the lid. Make sure the glue gets everywhere. Kind of like to use the liquid glues because you can do that, mush it around everywhere. Then we're going to put the center on. Try to make sure I don't use too much adhesive or it's going to come out the sides, which I don't want. All I've got to do here, I'm grabbing some adhesive, guys, is kind of line it up a little bit because of the little sketchy lines. And there it is. Ready to go. I'm going to zoom in a little bit now. I'm trying to reach the camera. Whoops, whoops, that's out. Oh, there it is. And we're going to put our card together. Let me put some of this away here real quick. That over there. My snips away. Get the inks out of the way. This is the last thing I want dropped on my carpet and then open. That would kill me. Or my husband would kill me. Alright, so I have taken, it's not showing up like it, but this is, let's see if we can get it to focus. Are you going to focus? No, it's not. I've actually taken Pool Party, and let's back out. Sorry, hang on a second. My kid left the house and my dog had to let me know. Alright, I took Pool Party, and like I said, the colors are showing up funny. Enough. Enough. And because it was going to be a little boring just to stick my coffee cup on there, I used some basic black. This is cardstock. It's textured cardstock, and this is the cranberry textured cardstock. I just glued that on there. So now, let me see if I can get myself where you can see this since it doesn't want to focus. Now I can glue my little coffee cup on there and you won't look so lonely. just to have one. I think these are a good giggle for a friend or a coworker or somebody who just loves coffee. And I'm going to stick them right here. Of course, you can place yours wherever you like. Get them stuck down. And there's my card. So, we've got this one. And then we have this one that is on the strawberry slush, which I think is a beautiful color. Oops. Let's stand them up and see if that helps. So we have our strawberry slush that says, "Coffee and friends are a perfect blend." Then we have this one that says, "Given enough coffee, I could rule the world." And then we have this one. I gotta back out. This one is done on black cardstock. And then I took the cranberry cardstock and I put it through my Big Shot to give it a texture. And then I did 3 little guys. Whoa. And I'll put photos at the end. 3 little guys. My decaf is sleeping. My regular's fine. But my triple espresso is having a few issues. I love googly eyes. Just think he's great. Like I said, it's just your basic black textured cardstock. Same thing here. And I just ran it through my Big Shot in a embossing folder. But this one's one of my favorite cards. I thought that was really cute. And then on the inside, it is black, so I would be putting a piece of either Whisper White or crumb cake or whatever I wanted to in there. So these are your coffee cards you asked for. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me see if I can get this. Ugh. Of course, the newest, the one I just made, falls over. Get it to stand up. He has to come back here to be seen. And there you are. Now remember, perfect blend is around $10. You cannot beat that. So the item number again is 131392. Come check it out. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be putting this on my blog at stampinup.com, so you can come check it out there too. That should be up sometime this evening. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of Stampin' on Wheels. Bye guys!